Welcome back to the Command Flight Planner tutorial series. In this tutorial we will be looking at preview and printout options produced in Command Flight Planner. Command Flight Planner offers a range of high-quality printout options for your plan and other useful information about your planned route and aircraft profile. The planner produces printouts such as the Air Services Approved Flight Notification Form, which can be useful for manual lodgement, the ICAO FAA International Flight Plan, a pilot's domestic flight plan form, which comes in portrait and landscape versions with configurable panel options, and the Jeppesen navigation log. In addition to these, it produces an en route data sheet, which is like a mini Ursa for your flight, map and route printouts, a load sheet that can be printed with or without a passenger manifest, and an aircraft data profile. Returning to our flight plan from Melbourne to Sydney with a stopover at Albury, simply click on the Preview and Print tab in the left-hand menu. You will notice a list of all the forms and printout options offered by Command Flight Planner in the sub-menu. The first time you open the printout option, the Air Services flight notification is presented in the main window. This form can be used to manually lodge a flight plan and is useful when the NAICS interface is not an option. The ICAO and FAA International Flight Notification Form is also accessed from this print option and can be selected in the top panel of this print screen. You will also notice that your print options include the ability to print a blank form, the form with your aircraft data only, as well as a form completed with your flight plan data. You can also save any of the forms as a PDF, which is useful if you wish to take an electronic copy with you on a laptop or data storage device, keep a copy for your records, or email the details of your flights to others. As you would expect, you can preview your printout options in the program using the many viewing options before printing out the documents you actually require. Looking at the print toolbar, you can move through the pages of your printout using the forward and back arrows, and display the printouts using the various page views and zoom options. You can also click and drag on the document to move to the section you wish to inspect. Clicking on the print icon will bring up a standard print dialog box for you to select which printer to use. The next printout option is the en route data sheet. This printout provides essential information for each of the airports and waypoints in your route and can be thought of as a mini Ursa for your flight. It provides all the necessary information in one easy-to-use reference sheet. In our example that departs from Melbourne, you can see the details for Melbourne Airport, including a diagram of the airport, details of its location, beginning and end of daylight, elevation, runway details, radio frequencies and nav aids. It also provides information on waypoints and intermediary navigation aids along the route, and shows the details for our landing point in Albury and the intermediary waypoints to our final destination of Sydney. This form is very handy to have en route as it provides you essential flight information in one convenient, ready-to-use reference sheet, saving you from accessing the information from multiple places in the Ursa. Another form which is very useful in flight is the domestic flight plan. This form provides many customizable displays and features, allowing you to design the layout that suits your needs best. This form lists all the waypoints making up the route, along with the tracks, headings, ground speeds, time intervals and more. It also has space for you to record revisions of your plan, including revised EST and actual time of arrival. To the bottom of the form is the fuel log. Moving to the controls for previewing and printing this form toward the top of the screen. Again, there are options to produce a blank form or view the form with the flight data completed. We can produce a separate page for each stage of the flight, or if you select the double space option, your flight plan information will be spread out over every second line. You can also select the top of climb and top of descent options. Waypoints for these will be generated and displayed in your form, which can be very handy information. As well as the portrait orientation, this form can be produced in a landscape orientation. The landscape version also allows you the flexibility to choose which information is displayed in several other panels, allowing you to design a form for your specific needs and preferences. Going to the Landscape Options button, you can see the landscape page layout options. Around the fixed panels for flight plan details and fuel planning, there are panels labelled A, B, C and D. These can be set to display a variety of other information. Panel A can be set to SAR time display or area Q&A panel. Panel B displays an ATIS log or an empty notes area which you can put your own heading to. Panel C displays a traffic log or again an empty notes area. And Panel D can be set to display a clearance log, a time and load sheet, or again can be left blank with the heading of your choice. The Highlight Column buttons allows you to select which columns you would like to be shaded in the printout for easy and accurate reading. Just select which columns you would like to be shaded from the Highlight Columns list presented. Again, this form can be saved as a PDF or sent to the printer. The utility and flexibility of this form makes it a very useful flight planning tool. The flight note is typically used for VFR flights when you wish to leave details of your flight with a responsible person. This form carries the basic information of your flight and appropriate contact phone numbers. Command Flight Planner also produces a Jefferson-style navigation log. This is a very popular printout that provides a lot of information for IFR flying. As you can see, it provides the departure point with all relevant frequencies, all the intermediary waypoints with relevant Morse idents frequencies, a running fuel log, time intervals and so on in a very easy to use format. The map display provides a very basic mud map of essential information for your flight. While it does not replace the charts, VTCs and other information that are required for your flight, it provides you with the facility of choosing the various boundaries you would like overlaid on your printout map. By selecting the type of boundaries you would like displayed and the Update Preview button, you will see these overlaid on your map, making it very easy to see where frequencies and other boundaries lie along your flight path. Again, you can make a PDF of this or print out the information if you would like to take it with you on your flight. Command Flight Planner will also prepare a load sheet for your route using your aircraft profile, fuel, baggage and passenger information for each stage. If you have used the Passenger Manifest function to enter passenger names, they will also appear on this printout. Finally, the aircraft printout reports all the details that have been used in calculating your flight plan and to prepare your printouts. In this tutorial, we have covered the many printout options available to you through Command Flight Planner. These include flight planning printouts as well as several other printouts of information that is handy for pilots to have at their fingertips during flights. Thank you for watching our tutorial series.